Welcome to the Business Health and Mindset Podcast. I'm Kate Geronimo. I'm a natural health and mindset practitioner, transforming female entrepreneurs into unstoppable forces by supercharging their health and mindset. Now, health and mindset are intricately woven together and form that vital secret weapon you need to cultivate to succeed in business. Thank you for listening. Let's dive into this episode. Hello and welcome to today's episode on the Business Health and Mindset Podcast. I'm Kate Geronimo. Great to have you here. Thank you for spending the time to join me here today. I'm looking at you must have a burning desire to succeed in business. I have seen people talking about this recently, saying you've got to have a burning desire. If you don't get up early in the morning and work till late at night and do what you need to do as though your life depends on it, and you are going like you're not working to get all of the things done that you need to do, and you're not working to improve yourself, and you're not working to push towards achieving the goals that you want to achieve, you never will. If you don't have that burning desire within, then you're not going to succeed in your business. I think that there is some merit in that. Yet I also think that people that listen to that can suddenly feel so overwhelmed and feel so ineffective and so insignificant and hopeless. And I want to help you today. Do we need a burning desire to be successful? I don't know that we necessarily do. I think that it helps dramatically if you have that. I think that if you have a burning desire, you can overcome amazing things. But like in health, when I was training back in the sort of mid-90s, one of the first premises that we were taught was do no harm and treat everybody as an individual. And I come back to that in business, and certainly, working for myself. I come back to whatever I do, each person is an individual. I don't know what's going on in their world. I don't know what's happening for them on a daily basis. I don't know what's going on between their ears. I don't know what their mind is doing. I don't know how fast their thought patterns are going and what destructive, negative behaviors that is causing for them. So I come back to do no harm and treat everybody as an individual. That's a premise and a value that I live by, because I think that, certainly for me, that is what I must do in order to bring the best of myself to my clients and bring out the best in them. Many people, and I'm generalizing, many people don't have a burning desire for their business. They don't have a burning passion for it. They don't really have anything other than, this is my business, yep, I like it, it's great, brings me some enjoyment, brings me some money, helps me to live a life that I value and that I love. And that's wonderful. Yet for some, and I've come across this recently, for some, when they don't have not even a burning passion, they don't have a real passion for their business, they can feel inferior and feel like they're doing a disservice and dishonoring their clients. And I want to remind you that there's no point being hard on yourself, that there's no point in putting yourself down or disbelieving in what you're doing, because passion can come and go. Like love comes and goes. You have a partner that you love intensely one day, and a few weeks later, it's cooled a little bit and it'll heat up again. We have love for friends, love for restaurants, love for movies, love for dancing, love for music, love for all kinds of things, and they wax and wane a bit. The love will creep up and then it'll go down. So my message here is go easy on yourself. Life does flow, and we need to go with the stream energetically. We need to move through the energy of life. And if you find it difficult to do that at times, like I've said often, you need to take that bird's eye view and become self-aware and look at what is really going on with me. In business, as in life, our passion for things will increase at times and they will drop a little bit in others. But how can we keep the passion for our business up? Particularly if you're a solo operator. I know that this can be really, really difficult, and it can be hard to keep your passion and motivation up for the business. To do all those daily so-called menial tasks, and your menial task will be different to mine. I hate doing paperwork. I hate doing, finances and logging things and keeping paper trails and all of that. I don't like doing it. I'd rather just get on and do the work, do all the enjoyable stuff. But we all have menial tasks rather in business that we've got to attend to. But for the passion overall for the business objective, what we're trying to achieve, how do you keep that passion up? That's the question that many people ask. Is it by just getting in and doing the do and doing all the things that you have to do? I don't believe so. I think that we need to work through and do the steps and learn to enjoy them and see that those steps, it's like crossing a great big river and there's a few big boulders over the river. And there's water that's flowing down and it's spilling over the sides and of each step, and you're trying to take a step to get to the other side. You could actually just wade through there and you'll get tossed around a bit and get to the good stuff over there. There's a wild party happening and all your friends are there and you're just trying to get to the other side. So you take a step at a time. Now you can turn up with dry feet and dry clothes and enjoy the party with all your friends, or you can just jump in the river and stride across, bypass some of the things that you probably need to do in business and get to the other side and do the good stuff. We need to do all of those menial things and we need to get them done in order to get to the other side. But if you don't like doing them, then you outsource the work and you get other people to help you out. But how do you get a desire, the passion back for business? There's several things. So while a burning desire can be a powerful driving force, it's not the only factor. You need to reflect on what initially inspired you to start the business and what aspects of that can you see that you enjoy the most, and then reconnect your passion to motivate, drive for growth. Passion won't magically appear again and you're suddenly madly in love with your business again, but by actively exploring different interests, aligning with values again, setting meaningful goals, finding purpose in serving others, and embracing challenges, creating a supportive environment for yourself, practicing gratitude, you can actually start to cultivate passion again for your business and life. Passion is a dynamic and evolving force that can be nurtured and strengthened to give intentional effort and focus. And it can be done, but it just takes a little bit of time often. So what could you do to help yourself get there? Go to industry events, go to workshops, take on new courses or new learning, or, go to webinars or what have you. Do things that are actually going to help cultivate your interest, help you to grow, because when you grow in knowledge, when you grow in experience, by trying new things, that helps to elevate your general feeling of good about yourself. We are creative beings. We need to learn, we need to grow. And when we're not, we tend to stagnate a little bit. So also trying new activities or experiences in relation to your business. Bit hard for me to give some examples here because I don't really know what your business is, but trying out new things. What could you do that's new? What is a new experience that you could take some great joy from and infuse that into your business? Experimenting with different aspects of your work, to really uncover what brings you great joy and enjoyment. You could seek inspiration from diverse sources, such as books, reading new books. Books are great to generate some new excitement and passion and learning new things. And I just think we need to broaden our minds, and we need to broaden our experience and broaden our life. So books, podcasts, workshops, taking courses, learning from others, seeking their inspiration and motivation, and looking at what others are doing. That can infuse some passion as well. Also looking at your strengths and your values. When you reflect on your skills and your talents, all those abilities that you've got, and the experience and expertise that you have, that can help to identify what really aligns with what you're doing in your business. And it helps to align with your core values and your beliefs. Exploring how you can leverage your strengths and your values in your business helps you to expand in your mind and then plan to expand in your business. It's something that we all need to do from time to time. And I even think on a fairly regular basis, we need to sit down and really look at what are our strengths, what are the real things that we're great at, how could we make them even better, and how do we even make our weaknesses become maybe a little stronger? How do we balance things out for ourselves? And going back to the old thing of looking at your health, looking at your mindset, seeing how they are woven together, what's affecting your health, what's affecting your mindset, and vice versa, because it's like a loop. If you have health on one hand and mindset in the other, if you were holding a packet of health in your left hand and a packet of mindset in your right, how are the two going to infuse together if you were to open them up and tip the ingredients into a bowl? And that's a question that I'll leave with you. You need to look at that. How is your health and how is your mindset mixing together in a bowl? So if you have a bowl of chopped up vegetables in one and chopped up herbs in the other packet, and you throw them in and you mix them all up, what's going to come out? A big mishmash. But how are they going to complement one another? How are they going to support one another? How are they going to lift each other up? That's what your health and your mindset will do. But by identifying your strengths and your values and doing that regularly and evaluating, where can you strengthen something? Where can you make something better? How do your strengths and your your strengths and your values actually leverage off one another? How do they build you? How is your learning, the learning and the experiential things that you may be doing in life and undertaking new experiences, how are they going to affect your health and your mindset? Because I tell you what, they will leverage and lift up and build your business and build passion if you start working on yourself. I often say you are your business. You're the brand. You're the one that is driving things. It took me a long time. I don't know why. I just had a mental block around I was my brand. I was like, huh? I'm just me, little old Kate. But little old Kate can do amazing things, and I'm not a great one to toot my own horn and really talk about all of my greatness. But like you, I am great. I'm great at some things. I'm great at many things. I'm so at some. But when I get passionate about my business, it's because I'm learning new things and I'm taking on new challenges and I'm pushing myself a little bit, and I can see what I thought was really hard and tough is actually not so hard and tough once you know how. I have a number of people in my world who will tell me from time to time, you're so accomplished, you're amazing, you're so clever, you're so smart. And my answer often is, well, I only know some things that you don't know yet. And once you know, you'll know. And I don't know that I'm necessarily a super intelligent being or super clever or super great. I know some things that you don't know right now. And I'm going to go on and learn many more things because they're what creates some passion and excitement in my life, particularly when I put those things into action and I learn from those and I can create something from them. This leads me to my next point. If you want to create more passion in your life, start creating something. Create something that you would love to create just because you want to do it. Just because you'd love to see it. You'd love to see it out there. I'm working on a big project at the moment. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but I am working on a project simply because I just love to see it. I'd love to see it out there. Hopefully in the not too distant future, I'll be able to tell you all about it. So you're going to have to check back in several weeks and see if I reveal it, if I'm ready to reveal it. But create something that you would love to create. It may not even have anything to do with your business. But if it does, and I'd suggest that you do something with your business, just make a choice. Choose something that you would love to create simply because that's what you would love to do. It could be a new product, it could be a new program, it could be a new service, it could be whatever comes to mind. And I sense that in you there is something that you have wanted to create for a while but you've been too afraid to, or others have told you it's a dumb, stupid idea. Go do some research. Go look at what other people are doing around that idea and emulate what they're doing, what's successful, and take your product, take your service, take this new thing that you want to create. Because I tell you what, that if you do it because you would love to do it, that is going to infuse passion back into your business. Look at what you're already doing. Look at the products and services, programs, etc. that you already have. Whatever your business may be. What lit you up initially with that? Does it still light you up? Do you still love what you're doing? Is it simply that perhaps you've got to a point where you're just a bit tired? Have you got to a point where you're bored with what you're doing? That's why I suggest go and create something new, just because you would love to. Doing things that are going to teach you new things, new learnings, is going to help lift you up. And we all need to be lifted up at times. We are creative beings. We are creative people. And whatever it is that you do have a desire to do, a desire to change, you can create something from that, and you can create more passion for your business, and you can be very, very, very successful in business without running yourself into the ground, by working certain hours of the day, by doing what you need to do to complement and fit into your lifestyle. If you follow what some people say out there, that you have to have burning desire and therefore turn your life inside out to achieve everything that you need to do in the day to make your business successful, if you do that, you're going to get burnt out really fast, unless you do have that natural inspiration, motivation, love, tenacity, persistence for your business. Businesses are like people, they change over time. And so they will change because your clients and customers will be changing as well, and they're seeking something different. We all suffer from the boredom factor. We get bored with things, or we want to change new things. We're always chasing something shiny and new. Go and create something that you would just love to create. Start writing about it. Let that idea come. Use your imagination. Let your imagination run wild. When you were a child, you had an imagination that was so colourful and wonderful and bright and brilliant. And as all of us, when you got to school and started learning, your imagination started to fall away. And I know mine did. I had the most fabulous, vivid imagination. And I've learned as an adult, many, many years later, after being an adult, decades later, that to use my imagination and to sit there with my eyes closed and dream up things is a wonderful creative ability. Brilliant things have come out of people's imagination. And so I encourage you to start dreaming again. That is how you're going to get some real passion. By dreaming and by allowing your imagination to run wild. And let it run wild. Embrace that. Love it. Encourage it. And when you do, let your imagination run wild. Let all the colours pop. Let the sounds pop. Let everything pop. Let it become so vivid that it does feel real. See yourself doing what you would love to do, creating what you would love to create. And it's a beautiful, beautiful gift to cultivate and to get growing. This will help you generate passion in your business. How do I know? Well, I know because I've done it. I've done it. And I'm doing it. I do it every day. And I'm working on a project of something that I would just love to create. My podcast. It was something that I had, toyed with the idea and looked at different ways I could do it and how to do it and what to do and what kind of episodes to have, what kind of theme to have. I toyed with that for a long time. And in fact, the majority of last year. And then November, I think it was, I just sat down and said, I'm creating this. This is what I'm doing. So I just started creating, started putting it together. And what seemed such an overwhelming task to me initially, that I kept putting it off and kept procrastinating and kept pushing it aside, but I come back and revisit it. Now it's just so easy. It's so easy. Create something that you would love to create simply because you would just love to. Start journaling, start writing about it, do some research, get on the internet, see what other people are doing, and then start to put your new product, service, program, whatever it is together, just because You love it. This is how you will get some passion back into your business. We don't dream and we don't create enough. We get into patterns of behavior where we just work and we do, and it does suck the life out of us. Yes, we have to go through the motions in business. Yes, we have to do the menial tasks. Yes, we have to do the boring things. But as your business grows, you can start to outsource a lot of that stuff so that then you just create things in business that you would love to create. You may think, I just love to create the best experience for my customers, my clients. How can I do that? Let your mind run wild and create something. Your business will thank you for it. You will thank you for it. Your clients and customers will thank you for it. I'm Kate Geronimo. Thank you for joining me today. It's been great to have you here. Please like, subscribe, follow, share this episode, because I reckon I can guarantee you that there will be someone in your world that needs to hear this today. So share it today. Tag me if you share it on social media. If you'd love to discuss how we can work together, how I can help you in your business, how I can help you with your health and mindset, send me a message. Let's connect. Let's have a chat. You can get hold of my links down below in the description. And as always, thank you so much for your time today. I wish you a fabulous day. Go create, be fabulous at it, and just love what you're doing. I'm Kate, and thank you. Bye-bye.